Greg Doucette's a fucking moron. All right. So the Liver King is doing just what I said he was going to do. Once again, small channels don't get recognition. He has a new level of fame, and it seems to me that Rat Doucette man is trying to bask in it. Now I don't know if you guys are aware, but this news about Liver King not being natural, it's 2 weeks old, 3 weeks old now. Like, the shit's old. It's getting old. Greg Doucette's making video after video after video. It's like he wants the Liver King to notice him. And the Liver King kind of hinted at the etching, which I wouldn't have said shit about that, because now you got Greg Doucette wanting you to give him more attention so he can get more followers. But Liver King is doing just what I said he was going to do. Keep doing what he's been doing. Now, apparently he says he's going to go natural. And as a personal trainer, that's awesome. But you'll never be a natural. You done ingested steroids and performance enhancement drugs for the last year or 2 years. There's no way that you can undo what you did. But he says he's going clean, getting off stuff, and he's okay with that. Now, Greg Doucette is trying to say, well, you shouldn't go off because all these negative things are going to happen to the mind and blah, 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 blah. Greg is just a weak-minded fucking individual. That's what that is. He's very weak-minded. He doesn't want to be depressed, but there's people like me in life that has post-traumatic stress that deals with depression. You have to be able to just deal with it instead of, oh, I'm gonna be on doctor prescribed HRT for the rest of my life. It's a low dose. It's not going to affect anything, right? But you're taking a shot of hormones every fucking week for the rest of your fucking life because you too much of a pussy to ease off of it to let your body reproduce testosterone on its own. It's a cop-out. It's a fucking cop-out. Now you think the Liver King's gonna fucking fail. Now you saying Liver King shouldn't do it. You don't think he's gonna be on it, and that he needs to be direct and tell the whole world what he's doing from here on out. He ain't gotta do none of that bullshit. Vicious Steve just did it, and all that did was show everybody in the whole world that Vicious Steve is a crook, a fraud, and a fucking fake and a snitch bitch. That's what that done. And honestly, I think he was just jealous of the Liver King's success. Now, me personally, I don't give two shits about the Liver King being unnatural. Saying if Michael Hearn's unnatural, that's not going to affect my sleep. Anybody that sits on here all damn day worrying about what people put in their bodies is just fucking morons. They should be worried about their fucking fitness as a whole, right? I got loose skin around my neck. I got loose skin on my love handles from being obese, from being fat. Guess what? I'm not going to take steroids and diuretics to help dry that out and to help me lose weight. I just got to do more cardio, create a bigger goddamn calorie deficit, and go from there, which I'm going to do this the next 6 or 7 weeks, and then pick back up on muscle building, which increase my calories to a slight surplus so I can gradually put on lean tissue and get to a certain weight class. So when I want to powerlift next year, I'll meet those standards. Okay? Bottom line is, man, Greg Doucette's milking the Liver King at this point, and it's just pathetic now. It's like, notice me, Liver King. Please say something about me. Derek is janky, in my opinion. Nothing against Derek, but I mean, he didn't have to come out with Liver King. Apparently, Derek felt some type of way that Liver King didn't deal with him and deal with his partner Phil and blah blah blah. So, or Paul, whatever his fucking business partner name was. So now, Derek did what he did, just get some exposure. But guess what? All that shows people that Derek is just someone you can't trust neither. He'll snitch on your ass too. See, all these exposed channels, they snitch bitches. They're snitching. When it's personal information that people won't put out there and you put it out there, he was a snitch bitch. Now, there are some people that blatantly put themselves out there and snitch on themselves, and then if they telling them fucking selves, they do something to their fucking selves, and then you expose it on your channel because they are saying certain things or doing certain things that tells on their fucking self. That's one thing. But private emails And confidentiality shit. Vicious Steve's a snitch bitch, and anybody that deals with him and anybody else like Derek, Mo Days, Mo Plates, better watch it, man. Snitch bitches. And we all know Greg's a snitch. But anyway, I digress. Now, let me get to the reason why most of you people clicked on this video. Brittney Griner was released from Russia custody last week after serving, 9 months in prison, been detained for 9 months on a 9-year deal. Made a prison swap with America, and they gave Russia back they notorious arms dealer that was in the process of getting weaponry to pretty much try to wipe America off the face of the fucking goddamn planet and a lot of other countries. But you can't go overseas with drugs, prescribed you or not, from America and think that it's okay to take that shit overseas. Now, do I believe that somebody snitched on her and that Russia just wanted to get her and keep her so they can have some negotiation rights with America? That could be something to think about. Or do I just think that she was just at the wrong place at the wrong time, knowing that Biden and Putin is at odds end with Ukraine and stuff of that nature, and that she's probably the most famous basketball player from America to play in Russia? That could have something to do with it too. But my thing is, we have a Marine that's sitting over there. Now, I'm a combat vet Army, but I don't care if you Army, National Guard, Coast Guard, Air Force, Navy, Marines, the Space Force, I don't care. Anyone that works for the Department of Defense is my brother and sister, whether I'm an active duty soldier or a veteran, an honorably discharged veteran at that. Those are still my brothers and sisters. And he's been over there going on 4 years. Now, everybody's saying that Russia didn't want to give him up and that they might be open to more trades in the future. But all Biden had to do, now I know this is going to sound fucking fucked up, is say, look, I'll get out of Ukraine. I'll pull all my soldiers out of the UK, out of Poland, I'll get out of there, and I'll stop assisting Ukraine in this war if I can get that Marine back, if that's what it fucking takes, right? And I won't get back involved in it again, or otherwise we can go to World War III. And the stipulation is, but Iran can't help you fight Ukraine. NATO can do their own thing, but we won't get involved. The other countries in NATO can get involved, but I want the Marine, or you're not getting the arms dealer, and we'll have to do some type of strategy to get Brittney back, i.e. break into the prison and take her by force. Like, we can go to a combat zone and get HVTs for you simpletons, that's high value targets and stuff of that nature, and risk soldiers getting killed in a combat zone, but we can't invade a Russian prison, take out a lot of guards, and take back what's ours. Yeah, it might start World War III, but who's afraid of fucking Russia? Who gonna back them? China? And China ain't the baddest country in the fucking world. They commit mass suicide daily over there in Japan. But we got Japan as an ally, and South Korea, what North Korea gonna do? Just sit there and shoot rockets in the air and get them knocked out the fucking air? Ain't nobody afraid. That's why NATO exists in the first place. Ain't nobody afraid of fucking Russia. Now, Biden is just too soft. And I voted for him. But mark my words, come the next election, I'm not doing that. Because it's one thing to help a country, but it's another thing to just give everything to a country. Now, Brittney's back home. The Marine's still over in Russia. When's he coming home? That's other Americans been on for years. Why was Brittney so much a priority? Because it's an election year. She's a multi-millionaire and a basketball player and a female, and a gay female at that. And I'm not saying all that to sound sexist, but what about the men and women that's been in Russia prisons, that's been over there for years, and they've been wanting to come home? Family's been begging for them to come home. But we can get Brittney out in 9 months. I don't like it. If you're going to get one, get them all. Get them all. Fuck this, get them all. Get them all. I'm glad she's home. She's an American. I'm glad she's home. She broke the law, but I'm glad she's home. But I'm not proud that she get her in 9 months, but you got Marine that served this country, right? Y'all can't get him back for some reason. This man served his country. Signed up for the department, served his country. And he ain't the only Marine over there. There's a few motherfuckers over there that probably done served this country that just been hostage, just been over there. Anywho, what I'm trying to make here is, man, politics is a dirty game. All right, Putin got his #1 arms dealers back, and in my opinion, I think Putin's going to kill him. He's just trying to find out what America got that he can try to use to replicate, make weapons with. And then once he gets done with them, because he's pretty sure that he probably done snitched and told America some of Russia's secrets, probably going to off him, going to kill him, get rid of him. So if we got any other Russia prisoners over here, might as well just get them back to Russia. They just lamb to the fucking slaughter. They say that, but that's Putin's a cold motherfucker. He's a cold-hearted bastard, cold son of a bitch. So that's my opinion on all that, man. I'm glad she's home. I'm glad she's back in Houston. I'm glad she's home, but it left a bad taste in my mind that we left a Marine that's been over there for 4 years. 4 long years. Family been dying and begging the White House to get him back. And then they had the choice to get the Marine or Brittney for the arms dealer. You couldn't get them both. It was either that or nothing. So instead of getting the guy that's been for 4 years who served his country, you go get the most publicized person that's been in the media, that's been talked about, and she's rich and she's a basketball player that actively broke the law. You to bring her back. I think it had a lot to do with this in the election year. But is that gonna stop inflation? Fuck no. Is that gonna stop all these interest hikes and shit? Fuck no. Is that gonna stop Joe Biden and giving all the money to Ukraine? Fuck no. Well, the House is ran by Republicans now, so that might deter a lot of shit. But is that gonna fix a lot of shit that's going on in America right now? Gun laws, shit get out of control, gangs and shit? Fuck no. Fuck no. No, it's not. No, it's not. Will it look good for election year? We got Brittney back home. Yeah. Well, what about the Marine? Well, we tried, but you didn't try hard enough, buddy. You got some shit that Putin really wants. Why not give? Take some of them sanctions off. Open up the pipelines again. Like, there's some things that Putin probably wanted you to do that you didn't want to do, so okay, now that's all he's gonna give you. Sad fucking day, man. Sad fucking goddamn day. That's all I got on it, man. I know some people gonna hate this video, but it is what it is. I mean, put yourself in that Marines family shoes and a lot of other Americans that's been in Russia a lot longer than what Brittney been in over there. How you think they felt that she comes home immediately and these people been begging the White House to get their loved ones back for years? See, a lot of you guys ain't thinking about that. Y'all not thinking about that at all. Not even that holy wanna be in the spotlight all the time, LeBron James, for some reason, who think everything he says is fucking golden. What about that, LeBron? What about everybody that's been down there for years that I know you ain't been saying shit about? But you quick to want to say something about every motherfucking goddamn thing all of a sudden. Poster child for fakeness. That's just how I feel about it. It is what it is. I'm out, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.